The only thing I learned from high school was how to be insecure. High school only teaches you how to be insecure. Like with all the social expectations and like all the different like social groups of your peers and stuff, it's just like teaches you how to be fucking insecure, you know? Cuz like when you get there, you don't know what the fuck that place is. You just, you're just trying to figure it out and there's like all these different cliques and stuff, and you feel like you're supposed to fit in or else you're not going to have friends and stuff. And it's at the point in your life where you're just starting to gain like an adult level brain, so you're trying to understand life from an adult level, like, and you're trying to like grow, and you're trying to become who you are, and you're trying to figure out who you are, and all you're around is a bunch of just fucking judgment and shit, and it makes you hella insecure, like I feel bad for all the fucking nerdy kids who just want to express themselves, but they just go chill by themselves at fucking lunch and shit because they're too insecure. So, what does high school teach you? High school just teaches you how to be insecure. Because I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, where does all this shit come from? Like, I know society, like, obviously as a group, is collectively insecure and bashes other people for not being perfect, but like, where is this taught? Where do you learn this? And I was like, wait, high school. Because when you're younger, you don't really care that much about what people think. And as you get older, you care more. And I noticed like high school is the main thing that like teaches people to be insecure. And the way that I came to that conclusion was like people in adulthood are still focused on that high school ass like popularity shit and like what they look like and caring about what people think about them. And even me at times I find myself like still caring about shit I cared about in high school. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That shit was like, what is it, 22? That shit was like 7 years ago. What the fuck do you give a fuck about that shit for? But it's just like embedded into my brain as like an insecurity or a limitation or something that I believe that I'm supposed to be. So the only real shit that I learned from high school was how to be insecure. And that's fucking sad, Like most people have some kind of insecurities that they're hiding, and like a lot of confident people are just really good at covering up, you know what I mean? That I don't blame people, because like when you get in high school, you're just trying to do what's best. You want to fucking fit in so life goes smoothly, You want shit to go smooth. You don't want to do anybody wrong. You don't want to do anything wrong, and like it's fucking terrible. Like I didn't learn anything from high school besides social skills and how to be insecure. Oh, and how to cheat, But it's sad. Like high school is makes you think that like that's the real world. That's not the real world. That's just the world that people have been trained to fucking believe before they go into the real world. Now, you might be like, well, what if I never went to high school? What if I was homeschooled? Or what if I'm insecure before I'm even in high school? Yes, that's true. That is possible. But who the fuck taught the insecurity? All the fucking high school kids. All the high school kids are the cool kids that are like, oh, what? You're fucking this and you're that, and you don't fit into my fucking social group. So be insecure and be sad and don't be confident about yourself. Like, damn, I just realized, like, high school is one of the main places for insecurity because like if you're doing anything wrong and you get laughed at, fuck, dude, like that's like you don't even want to go to school the next day. And when you're becoming an adult in your mind, you're going to hold on to things from high school because that's when you're growing and that's when you're figuring out who you are. So if you think that you're this thing like a nerd or something that doesn't fit in or whatever, if you think that you're something that you believe to be negative, then you're going to carry that into adulthood all the way from high school. And it's not to say like you can only be insecure from high school or from school, but I noticed like that's like the epicenter of it. Like all the cool kids from high school still try to be cool after they graduate. All the popular girls still think they're the shit even though no one gives a fuck about them after school, after high school, It's like it's fucking sad and it's terrible. And it's not to say like, oh, being a nerdy kid is terrible because like there's other nerdy kids that you could be friends with. And like I find myself doing nerdy shit too. But in high school, oh, they make it seem like being a nerd is the worst fucking thing ever, and you can't believe that you fucking watch anime, and I can't believe that you're wearing those clothes, and I can't believe, oh my god, these people are just insecure because they don't want to be blamed for it. Like they're making fun of you because they're scared of them being made fun of. So it's like a defense mechanism, like, oh shit, I don't want anyone to look at me. Oh, let me just fucking bash other people and make them more fucking insecure. And what's even worse is the teachers even follow these fucking rules. I've seen kids get made fun of in class and even the teacher is laughing. It's like, what the fuck? You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, you're evil. Like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to. You're supposed to protect the kids. You're supposed to remember that you were one of the kids in high school before. Like, this is how some kids commit suicide because no one, they don't have friends, or they're so insecure, or that they don't know how to exist in life, you know? And like, even the teachers are insecure, even the fucking staff, everyone is fucking insecure. And it's sad, you know? Like, we should all just be like, you know what? I'm accepting of you. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or a nerd. You're both gonna fucking hang out with me and fucking do fucking life together, you know? But moral of the story, high school just teaches you how to be insecure. That's all I really learned that is still with me today. That's all I really learned. Besides the people that I met, besides the social advancement, the only thing that's still with me today from high school is insecurity. And like that's pitiful, you know? Like, it's almost like it's designed to be like that. You know, like all the different grades, like the seniors talk shit on the freshmen just because they're inexperienced, but the seniors act like they're fucking never been freshmen before. Like, just because you learn social advancement, you think that you detach from what you used to be? Like, hell no. I see nerdy kids turn into fucking hood kids just out of insecurity or trying to fit in, you know, or trying to be cool. But what is trying to fit in and trying to be cool? It's insecurity. So it's all fucking loop, you know? And like, insecure people are only like that because they're judged by other insecure people who are really good at hiding it. You know, like, it's sad. It's a full circle. So I would suggest, like, don't hold on to the judgment of high school when you go into adulthood. And if you already are an adult, let go of the judgment of high school because it's limiting you. Like, the clothes you wear, the people you know, your social media following, what you've done with your life, you know, like, on the inside, most of us aren't really shit. And on the outside, we just make it seem like we are. And we're all just holding on to this insecurity. Now, insecurity is definitely a society thing and a collective thing from the people, you know, trained through repetition of the information we receive, you know, in this life. But I noticed, like, it's amplified in high school. It's like, what? No, I'm a high school kid. I'm trying to become an adult. I'm trying to, you know, associate with people and make friends, maybe get my first girlfriend in high school, you know, and I'm so insecure that I fucking can't do it, or I don't want to fuck up, or I just want to do it right, you know. Like, people are learning how to become an adult and they just get bashed for it, and they just become insecure and they hold on to it. So let go of the amplified insecurity that was taught in high school, because high school might teach you a bunch of letters and words and fucking numbers and facts and history, but the only thing that you're gonna fucking really hold on to into adulthood is insecurity. So, like I was saying, if you're already an adult and you're holding on to your insecurity, try to analyze where it came from. It probably came from fucking high school. Obviously, like, other people have other reasons, but high school amplifies that shit because, like, you're in the world of like, oh shit, I have to fucking fit in, or else I'm gonna. No, fuck that shit. Don't be fucking insecure because fucking high school isn't shit. You should fucking skip school and find out how to do that shit on the internet so you can skip the insecurity. But yeah, high school didn't teach me shit besides how to be insecure.